Wow! Day 75. When it comes to this project, there are two rules. First of all, rule 1, run every day. There are no off days, there are no sleeping on the couch, unless you've already run. Rule number 2, add 100 meters to the distance. Every day we're going a little further. The first day we went 100 meters, the second day we went 200 meters, the third day we went 300 meters, and so on. And since it's day 75, we're going 7.5 kilometers today, which is a bit less than 5 miles. And there's one goal: we need to go 500 days. So that means in 425 days we'll be going 50 kilometers. That's more than a marathon each day until we make it all the way to 500. So what happened those 75 days? Well, first of all, I ran, and then I ran, and then I ran. Well, maybe not that much, but I did run a lot. Distance-wise, it's just starting to get interesting. We were not adding a lot of distance the first many days. The 7.5 kilometers I'm running today is just as much as the first 10 days. So it was a slow start. We also had some guests while running. I had marathon runners, ultra runners, I had casual runners, I had people who had insight into health issues. I even had my son, who was the very first guest because he really wanted to be on YouTube. Then we did some races, the IKEA run and the Color Fun run, but they were both amazing runs. I really enjoyed them a lot. The IKEA run was a very hard day. I had to drive all the way to the other end of the country. It was almost 5 hours each way. I didn't get home until 2 a.m. in the morning because it was after IKEA had closed that the running actually started. So that was a very, very tough day. And then we had the Color Fun run, which was only last weekend, which was great fun. I ran with all 3 of my sons, and it was an amazing day. I really enjoyed that, and they did too. Then I also tried to make some content about running. I talked about the gear I'm using. I talked about music, cadence, how I use music to control my running. I even made a BPM quiz where people should try to guess the BPM of certain songs that I use when I run. But of course, all this running influences your body. So far, the distances, while adding up, hasn't really been a problem. My body is doing okay. Yeah, sometimes my thighs are sore, but my joints and my back is doing great. No problem at all. We can easily go a lot further. So that's what we're going to do. What has been an ordeal, and that has been the most exhausting, has actually been the editing. I have edited 75 long format videos and approximately 60 short forms, and that takes a lot of time. Running is one thing, but all that editing, it takes a lot of time, and I'm not an editor, but I'm learning. It takes a while. I'm getting better. Sometimes it's frustrating, sometimes it's tiresome, but I always manage to create something. But I am going to make changes. I am going to skip a lot of the long format with the entire runs, because I realized that they are very long and they are not very interesting. Unless I have something to say, I will only make this short from now on. If there are important things that I want to get out there, if I have a guest, if I'm participating in a race, if I'm doing some kind of content, I will of course make long format video. When it's just a regular run, we'll stick to the shorts. But even though editing isn't my favorite part of this project, I must say I really enjoy the running, and I'm happy that I do, because that's why we're here, isn't it? For the running. 75 days are 15% of 500 days. So we're 15% of the way into this project when it comes to days. But when we're talking about distance, we've only gone 280 kilometers, and the target is 12,525 kilometers. So while we may be 15% of the days through the project, we're only around 2% of the way through the total distance, which is quite mind-blowing to me when I think about it. But obviously, when we start running more than a marathon a day, things will change. Kilometers will be added much quicker, and these legs will be sore and tired, because there will be no resting days. There will be no restitution. It will be running every single day for all 500 days. If any of you who watches this want to run with me, please let me know. If you're in the Copenhagen area, I would love to run with someone. And if you have something interesting to say, let me know and we'll figure something out. I'd love to hear your stories, or you can show me where you run. I love to go new places. So if you think what I'm doing is interesting and you want to follow my progress, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's really appreciated, and I need all the support I can get. You can also leave a comment or press that like button. We're almost done for the run of today. 7.5 kilometers. And tomorrow it's day 76 and it's 7.6 kilometers. I hope to see you again tomorrow, and that you enjoyed what I had to say and that you enjoy the project. Bye.